Ian Storm.
Ian Storm, Mr. Personality, on his way to the ring here. I never understood why he enjoys people calling him Tool or actually supports it, but I don't know, man. Nevertheless, he's a tremendous athlete. Once he gets between those ropes, he's got about 8 billion submission moves, and he can put you away with any one of them.
Yeah, but you're right, man. I wouldn't be known as a tool. I mean, I wouldn't want to be known as an Irish luchador neither, but at least that's better than Tool.
Yeah, I'm trying to phase it out. What can I say?
What are you going to replace it with?
I'm not really sure. I haven't put much thought into it.
Outtkast doesn't put much thought into a lot of things neither. He's just got one thought. Go out there and kick your ass.
Yeah, and that he'll do. Spitting into the crowd on his way out, showing nothing but disrespect for everyone here in DeSoto, and as well as his opponent.
Like he was the only one spitting in that tobacco-laden crowd.
That notwithstanding, the Outtkast and Ian Storm getting ready to hook up here at Wrestlefest 4.
Collectively known as Tool Time.
The host of Tool Time, Ian Storm, in there, and he's working him back, and Outtkast powers his way out of the corner. He's got Stormy on the ropes.
Stormy.
Absolutely, he loves being called that.
No, he doesn't.
I love calling him that.
Oh, I can see that.
All right, then. Outtkast now with a headlock into an arm wringer. We've seen some tremendous wrestling here tonight at WrestleFest 4. I'm impressed. And Ian Storm showing some agility. What are we in Bizarro land here?
It's kind of questionable every time we go to DeSoto.
Most definitely. I think there's something in the water here.
I won't drink the water there. Next thing you know, you'll be taking a nosedive off the top of the bleachers.
Or growing, other limbs and whatnot. Outtkast nearly ripping Stormy's arm out of the socket on that, it's like kind of a waistlock counter to an arm drag. Nevertheless, nicely done.
Going old school, the Outtkast.
That's not old school. He calls that one Bleed the Sky. And that he does as he drops Ian Storm across his back and...
I'd prefer to say old school. What does Bleed the Sky mean?
I'm pretty sure it's a song by Reveille.
What's a Reveille? Isn't that how they wake you up in the Army?
Something like that, but it's also a hard rock heavy metal band of something, I don't know.
Why can't he listen to Triumph or Journey or Rush?
He's just too angry for that kind of music, and you'll see it here in a minute.
Well, if he listens to that kind of music, he would be angry no more.
It's like...
Oh, Sherry.
Oh, Sherry, indeed, is Outtkast getting dropped right on his head. That was a crazy-looking DDT there by Ian Storm. He had him hooked up all pump handle style with a half Nelson and a partridge in a pear tree and drops him right on his piercing-ridden face. Little cat and mouse there. Nice spinning drop toe hold on the apron by Outtkast.
And Ian had a mouthful of mat.
Was that another gay joke? Oh, you meant the mat on the ring. Okay.
The wrestling attire.
Nice flapjack across the guardrail here in DeSoto.
I don't know. Ian got a bit of an attitude in this match. Maybe he just didn't like the Outtkast beating on him.
Yeah, you can only be smacked around so many times before you start hitting back, and that's what Ian Storm's doing right now. But, okay, well, not right now, because he just missed a leg drop.
Man, I never want to go to the boat with you, McNeil. You're always a day late and $1 short. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of worked out. Probably not what he expected.
Not quite. I'm not sure what Outtkast was going there, but Ian Storm going for a powerbomb. Outtkast able to counter with the Hurricane Rana. Nice stiff shot in the face there and one in the gut. Oh, that's a spine shank, ladies and gentlemen. And as per usual, Outtkast using it to set up his prey in the ring with a nice drop kick off the second rope. It'll leave Asics prints on your chest for a month.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah, maybe once or twice or 5,000 times last summer, but, you know. Outtkast hitting all his signature moves here right in a row. He's got the triple Northern Lights. He calls it the 666. Ian Storm going for the John Woo kick. Missing completely. Nice Amityville Horror style Michinoku driver there. And I believe it's Tool time, or rather John Woo time.
Wow. He
And
actually got one right there, McNeil.
See, I told you, man, I'm not always unlucky. Nice drop kick, John Woo style into the corner. Outtkast goes flying head first into that bottom turnbuckle. He must be completely disoriented right now. What's he going for here, Ben?
I don't know.
He had him suspended up in the corner, hits that slingshot bulldog.
I would say that move should be called lights out.
It just may very well be here for Ian Storm and Outtkast, but Outtkast with that ring presence there, putting his foot on the bottom rope. He's going for the Storm warning, folks. This is what he used to wrap it up last weekend against Outtkast and Delirious in a three-way match of which he was victorious. The Outtkast going for the lost cause. Ian Storm going for the Thunderstorm. We're seeing a countering of everything here. Goes for that case study. Ian Storm counters, going for Tombstone Potter. I'm getting flustered trying to call this action here. Outtkast reverses it into a tombstone of his own. Ian Storm rolls it over. Muscles up. Outtkast. And Outtkast fighting out of it with a head scissors. Have you ever seen such a dizzying chain of reversals in all my days? I don't know about you, Ben. What about you?
I'm still dizzy, man.
Absolutely. Good 6 or 7 counters there, and we're back to square one. Well, Outtkast is on the advantage, but as back and forth this match has been, see, I spoke too soon. Tornado DDT countered. Now it's Outtkast who's sitting on the top rope. Oh, what could he possibly be going for here? What in God's name? Oh!
Outtkast said you had your fun, now it's time to go home.
My goodness, absolutely brutal Northern Lights driver off the second rope, absolutely destroying